This is the Latin Groove Radio Show. This show could quite possibly, and sometimes does, contain adult content, so you're not supposed to listen. You've been warned, and now it's time for the adults to get their groove on.
3, 2, 1.
Latin Groove with the hottest show move. Give me respect the future, get you lose yourself, control, shake it, boom, boom. Love rule, ignition with DJ Friction. Listen, even this is full star ripping. Punk, this isn't uplifting. This won't be the fiction coming straight underground. Great laugh, I'm not shaking the ground. Now the town is EMG. Speakers weak, me, I please not start the stream. It's the Latin Groove Show. On your mark, get ready, set, go.
Now, your host, DJ Mr. Diva. Broadcasting live from Smyrna, Orlando, Florida. It's 1-triple-DLG Radio.
And welcome to the Weekly Rundown. This very special edition of the Weekly Rundown. We're coming to you live on this very special August 20th, 2013. We got a very special show or 3-minute talk for you guys. Just want you guys to know that starting this coming Tuesday night, August 27th, we're going to have a very special new host joining me live on the air. So you know then Michael, the Professor Benson, will be joining us for our talk radio show. So it's going to be very good to talk about all the stuff we talk about now. Plus we're going to talk about entertainment. We'll talk about some business stuff. We'll talk some sports. We're going to be talking about, music, all that great stuff. And we're also looking to bring on some great guests in the near future, so you guys need to look out for that. And talk about some well-known faces. I'll just keep it at that point. We'll wait to touch details. But I'm grateful for you guys to be tuning in for this very special 30-minute weekly rundown. And we have a lot of great things to talk about tonight. Alright, so we all know that there's been a lot of things happening in the entertainment world. We just kick off by starting off with the whole Simon Cowell is in the news, of course. Simon Cowell's having a baby with Lauren Silverman. But he actually came and made a statement recently saying it has finally come to terms with fatherhood. So he feels good and he's feeling good about the fetus growing inside Lauren Silverman. Adding, I'm proud to be a dad. This is going to be his first child. Congratulations, Simon Cowell. His Cowell made the comment on BBC. For the first time, he really addressed the runway sperm that knocked up in a year. Oh man, you know what? I'll just stay with that. Anyways. Congratulations to 53-year-old Simon Cowell, who's also a gazillionaire, must I say? Yeah, I said it. A gazillionaire. He's got all the money you can ever want. Is money important? So. It could be. Now, if I had a gazillion dollars, would I be able to really use all that money? No. I don't really donate a lot of it to charities and to people who need it more than myself. You know what I mean? I'm personally always been back. So, again, congratulations to Simon Cowell. He's very, very excited. So excited that he's putting his business out there on BBC. So, he's happy to be a father soon. And very proud of that, must I say. Okay, so everybody knows there's been some controversy in the news recently about some people coming out. What I mean by coming out? I mean by coming out of the closet. WWE superstar Darren Young recently came out on WWE.com stating he is gay. He has been, and he's very happy with his partner. And we would like to show some love to Darren Young because, I myself have family members and friends who are gay or lesbian and stuff, and they're very comfortable in their own skin. And of course, I support those who are happy in their own personal relationships, no matter male or female, or how you live life. We all support you, we love you, and that's all to that. Also, stating there was another star coming out saying he's gay, from Nickelodeon's Fred. He says, I'm gay, he said he won't bang Judy after all. So what does this mean? Lucas, I'll make sure I say his name right, Cruikshank, put out a viral video who played on Ultra Hyper Fred, the character, in several Nickelodeon movies, has revealed he's gay. And naturally, he posted his coming out video on YouTube. The 90-year-old actor made his announcement during a short clip with his friend Jennifer Veal, the star of the Disney Channel show Jessie. During the video, Lucas said his closest friends and family members have known about his sexuality for years, but he's never felt the need to make the announcement to public, of course, to the world. So at one point, Lucas turned to Jennifer and asked, "How come you didn't have to take a video saying you're straight?" For your information, Lucas shot a superstardom. I'm sorry, I'm tongue-tied. Just for doing a live show. So, this is for your information, Lucas shot himself to superstardom, creating several YouTube videos featuring his annoying Fred character, who had a crush on a girl named Judy. For some reason, they never hooked up, and now we know why they never hooked up, because Lucas has come out of the closet. Congratulations to you. Whatever makes you happy. We should never ever judge anybody. And that's, how it should be. Also in the news that our good friend and legendary actor Dick Van Dyke recently was in his car when it caught fire. But several people are stating that when the news broke out to 911, it said, funny thing, no one seems to have known that a Jag looks like it was misidentified as BMW and a Mustang. Damn shame. So it says that Dick Van Dyke sitting in his car when he engulfed in flames, and one caller said, I don't think he's aware it's on fire. How are you not gonna know that your car is on fire? Seriously? I don't know. I wonder why. I mean, I know he's like 90-something years old or whatever, or 80-something years old, but you can't be that old to know that your car's on fire. Anyways, for those who don't know, Kris Jenner is getting a talk show. Yes, I said Kris Jenner is getting a talk show, and the big news for her talk show is that she's bringing on Kanye West. And, well, should I say, Kanye West and Kim Kardashian are planning to go on the show, and they're going to reveal the very first photo of their daughter, North West, for the final of the Kris Jenner talk show. It's Classic Kardashian. The show will air on Friday. The last day of the show is on the air. This was a huge rating for that day, of course, because Fox will be making this decision whether to pick a show or say their goodbyes. It's like she's a little desperate. I think so. So do you think it's right kind of bring your grandchild on and just show pictures of your grandchild to the world just to get them ratings? I think it's kind of desperate to me, I feel like. It says the pic was flashed on the screen for a brief second, so no one in the audience could sneak a peek of the monitor, who were told the pictures will last a lot longer than the show. Sounds kind of right to me. The pictures will last a lot longer than the show put together before it airs. That's a damn shame. Kim and Kris had initially decided either to give first picks to a fancy magazine or release them to social media. They are also toyed with the notion of raising money for charity, but ultimately decided to charities begin at home. So it's like on the finale of the Kris Jenner show, she's gonna, show some pictures of her granddaughter, North West. Is it right? I don't know. Let's talk about Lady Gaga. Lady Gaga has a brand new single, brand new album coming out, and I heard her brand new single, and I must say it is horrible. Yes. It is horrible, and I would not recommend listening to it. And I guarantee you, it's probably not going to get a lot of radio play either. And I guarantee it's probably not going to play on the show either. I mean, don't get me wrong, I like some of Lady Gaga's music, but I'm not a huge fan of her. There's just some songs I like, but I don't know. I just don't think it's as popular as the very first single. And it's unfortunate there as well. Alright, so let's all see what else is going on. But Lady Gaga, I don't know. I think it lost your touch just a little bit. Un poquito, por favor. Alright, so let's see what is going on in the news before I kind of wrap up here. Let's make sure everything. Oh, I just want to let you guys know that it was also stated that the young man who played in, man, what's his name? Another star passed away. I'm gonna get you his name right now. I'm actually logging in to the famous Jet Jackson. The young man passed away recently at the age of 29, and it was stated that he committed suicide. So, as you see, the past weekly rundown that we've been doing here on the show, we've been talking nothing about nothing but stars passing away these past couple of days, either through illness or committing suicide. What's going on in Hollywood? This is happening. In my opinion, I don't know. And maybe it's one of the things we should talk about the show with our new host coming on, Michael, the professor, will be joining us on Tuesday. So I think we should talk about that and then see what you think about that. Seriously, there's just way too many actors, and of course singers dying, committing suicide. It's unfortunate. That sucks. So what I'll talk about right now is a little bit about, it's still with relationships the past big go for the past couple episodes. But I want to talk about what is okay to date somebody age-wise. When we get into relationships, of course, there's many relationships out there that people have been married, 20, 30 years. But the age gap, it's different. Like maybe somebody the age of 30 being in love with somebody that's the age of 80 or 70, or somebody that's the age of 20 that's in love with somebody at the age of 50. Is that okay? Like age range? My opinion, I think love is love. When it comes to it, love is love. Of course, you're going to, people are not going to find it, attracting or find it amusing or find it to the point where someone is dating somebody way older than their age. In my opinion, I think it's fair to let someone be happy. If they love somebody older than themselves, that are 20 years or 30 years in age, that's fine. It's not okay when you get somebody that's 17, 18, 15. That's like somebody in their 30s or 40s. That's just not right. However, this is America. People around the world are gonna love whoever they want, whoever they wish. In some traditions, in some cultures, if a young woman finds a man, a young woman that's maybe 14 or 15 or whatever it is, in some cultures, indie cultures or whatever culture, they have a specification of what they follow in their religion. A lot of times, they find somebody young and they and usually the parents find somebody for their child or their teenage or soon-to-be adult, somebody that can love for the rest of their life. The parents give them that choice. A lot of times the younger male or females don't have the option who to choose. So is it okay? In this case, religion's been doing there for hundreds of years. It's been that way. Now, do I agree with underage dating? I really don't agree with that. I don't think you should be able to date or have sexual relations with anybody at all. I remember the days when schools used to give sex education classes, and I don't think they do it anymore. They might, but I don't think it's as it was when I was in school. I think that a lot of what we had back in the day, how I went to school, I was in 8th grade, 7th grade, man, that was, 91, 92? I'm telling you, I didn't lose my virginity until I was 19 years old. I'm not gonna lie about it. I didn't lose my virginity until 19. Some people might say, whatever, that's stupid, or that's, gay, or retarded, or whatever it is. Listen, I lost virginity to my first love. In high school. And things happened. Did I think that whole losing my virginity thing was worth it? In my opinion, I really don't know. I mean, I don't want to offend anybody's feelings. I don't want to have somebody come across the video and say, oh, well, so-so said this could have been a better experience. Could have been. But when you two people who really don't know anything about having sex or whatever it is, or making love back in the time, well, things happen. I wish I could have gone back. And sometimes I wish I would have. It made me think I wish I was still a virgin until today. Some people probably would have really been ranking on me, right now. But sometimes I do wish, I would have not had sex until I really found the right one that I thought I was gonna love. But of course, you had use your virginity together. We happened to lose, me and my partner happened to lose our virginity together at the same time, and then it became a little stalkerish. Just saying. But I mean, it is. I'm sorry, I'm looking down at the messages. But yeah, I mean, sometimes I wish I can go back and make changes. But I mean, luckily, when I lost virginity, I was 19, and then the girl I lost virginity to, she was 18. Senior? No. Oh, I don't know. How old was I? I must have maybe 18. I don't know. Anyways, it doesn't matter. So, then I had experiences where I dated girls 10 years older than me. And I'm talking maybe I was 19. The girl was 29, 30 years old. Because I was pit like that before, baby. Whatever. So, yeah, I've had that experience where I date old women and I date young girls. But I'm sure they're of age, or at least, within a 10-year time frame. But for some reason, I always seem to kind of attract, the younger girls for some reason. That's why I'm going to dating websites. But that's what I was accustomed to. For the longest time, it was always, I probably dated a couple of older women, but it wasn't really, too many older women. It was more the younger girls that were always attracted to me, and I'm not one of the sexiest guys in the world, as you can see, but some people find me attractive. Some people say, well, you do look good for your age. I'm 37 years old, and some people say I don't look 37, but, so, I guess what I'm trying to say, it's okay to date somebody as long as they're legal, they're established, and, what I'm going to establish is make sure that they are focused. Because, you'll meet somebody that's 20 years old, and they're really established, and they're focused on, they really want a relationship, really want to settle down, they want to fall in love. You want to make sure they're mentally established, physically established, they got a job, you want to make sure that, they're not with people that go out there party all the time, and be hanging in the streets, you know what I'm saying? It's just, you really got to pinpoint what's right and what's wrong. So, yeah, it's okay, I guess, at a certain point. So, when it comes to being sexual in a relationship with somebody older than you, I don't know, I'm in the middle when it comes to something like that. Like, me being 37 and me talking to, an 18-year-old, I would. Or 19-year-old, no. It would be right. But overall, if somebody's gonna be happy, you can't really tell somebody what to do. As long as they're of age, and they feel they can make up their mind, and there's probably a lot of parents out there right now that listen to the show, or whatever it is, you guys are saying, you know what, I don't agree with what he's saying. I don't want my child with, or my kid, my son, my daughter with, whoever. I just understand sometimes that, once a person is 18, yeah, they may live in your house, but once they hit 18, they legally have the right to do whatever they want. Some parents probably swear, now, you know what, my son or daughter is not going to do anything they want to do while they're living under my roof. Well, let me just tell you something. They can live under your roof all they want. But the time they hit 18, that's pretty much it. You really don't have much saying anymore. And let me talk real quick about these parents who have these 18, 19-year-old daughters, and they're just trying to crack the whip and be straight with them. Let me tell you, don't you know, if you do not give your child the freedom to experiment with life, they are going to go right ahead and jump over that fence. Break the fence and the links in the fence, and they're gonna find their way out, and they're still gonna get their way somehow, some way, because they're an adult. Now, when my son, he's 11, my oldest son is 11. When he hits 18, you gotta let him go. I got another son. He's got a long way to go before he hits 18, but I mean, you gotta give them that freedom. You gotta let them go out there and experiment and play with life a little bit. Luckily, I had my mom, who is my mother and father. I talked about this before. She laid the path for me to show me, what was wrong, what I need to do, how to stay focused. Sometimes, she was strict, but there were times where she let me have my freedom too. She let me make my mistakes from time to time, so I can learn. She seen me get drunk and, bring home different people, different girls from time to time. When I was younger, that's how I was in my party stage. But when I was up in that bathroom, puking my guts up, whatever it was, she was sitting there telling me, ha ha ha, I told you so not to do that. You gotta be grateful for parents sometimes. But, again, once they hit the legal age, you pretty much can't tell somebody who they can or cannot be with, no matter how old the person they're in love with. That's just what it is. And a lot of you mothers and fathers out there, you guys, parents, you guys some of you guys try to be their best friend instead of being their parents. You don't go to the club or whatever with kids. You don't go have drinks with your kids. Maybe when they become legal age where they can go drink, you guys get together that way. But when they're 15, 16, you don't sit there and say it's okay for you to go out there and go party and whatever. You just don't do that, man. And again, some teenagers are going to sit and they're going to probably talk crap about me. But I really don't care. But you know why? Because I've been through it. I've had that experience. I have a career now. I have the option to say, well, you know what, I'm here 37 years, I have all the experience in the world, and I can have the right to speak my mind and share my thoughts and my experiences with people like yourself, who are pretty much following the steps of where I was. I date people that, my mom didn't like at all. I got I got 6 brothers and 2 sisters. I'm the youngest. Do you think my mother liked every girl or guy that came into our family? No. But my mom never said anything. She accepted them because that's who we love. That's who we want to be with. Sometimes we just all gotta take a step back and just, hey, you know what? If that's who you love, we have to accept it. But in some cultures, they take them pretty young. You'll see a 50-year-old man with a 13, 14-year-old. It's disgusting. But it's their culture. Do I agree with it? No. So, no matter the age of a person, as long as it's legal and it's not disgusting or how it's going to, touch people the wrong way, I don't do it. But if a person's happy, if they're in love with a very special someone, then maybe sometimes you gotta take that step back and say, you know what? Let them live their life. Let them be happy. And if they make a mistake, let them fall. Let them fall. And then when they need that help to get back up, you help your child back up. Or your brother or your sister back up. That's what life is about. It's a learning experience. And we're all gonna fall. I've fallen so many times. I can tell you how many mistakes I made in life before I actually was, where I'm at today, where I'm happy. You know what? I may not be made of money, but I busted my butt for 20 years to get where I'm at today. Do I have a lot to show? Yeah, I kind of do. Am I rolling in money? No, I'm not. Can I see myself bettering myself? Yeah, I can. And life is about learning to deal and cope with dealing with whatever relationship, career, whatever it is. So if your son or daughter comes home and they're legal of age and they love somebody 10 years older than themselves, 20 years older than themselves, I don't know. It's really up to parents to decide if you're going to love them for who they are. Just don't throw them aside, act like they're nothing anymore, because it's not right. Anyways, guys, that's pretty much it for the weekly rundown. We'll be back on Tuesday night with our very special new host that will be joining me on the air, the Michael the Professor will be joining us on the air, and we'll talk about some great stuff. So maybe catch our good buddy Michael the Professor Ben. We'll be talking about some very interesting topics. So with that being said, guys, please don't forget to go over to our official website, thelivegroovershow.com, and show some love, guys. I mean, if you guys are liking our show, please feel free to donate. And remember, all the funding goes to helping us broadcast, and we are looking to get on our radio. We are looking to bring you guys the most entertaining show possible if we can, and we look forward to enjoying the ride with you guys again. So please go on over and please also donate to our Kids Rockin' Christmas charity that we started. This is our very first annual. Go to our website, thelivegroovershow.com, click on the charity button, and feel free to donate anywhere from $1, $5, wherever you can afford, and just show some love, guys. And with that being said, I'm about to get out of here. Please look us up on Facebook. We also have the Live Radio Show up on Facebook. We also have 102.0 Radio Network on Facebook. And now we have the Weekly Rundown up on Facebook as well. So please look us up and follow, show us some love. And come over to Spreaker.com and look up the Weekly Rundown. Also look up 102.0 Radio. And please, it's very important. We're going to hit 100 followers. So as soon as we hit 100 followers, we get the opportunity to submit our show to iHeartRadio and go on from there. With that being said, guys, I'm out here. Much love, DJ Friction. We'll see you guys when we see you. Don't forget to keep your head up. And when times get rough, don't stop believing, baby. We'll see you guys soon. Much love.